What's up, people? Turtle here. Today, coming at you with one of my oldest and personal favorites, Remco Dracula. And this was one of the first toys I can ever remember getting. Um, I can remember my fifth birthday party, and I had him at my fifth birthday. But I can remember my babysitter had taken me to like Dollar General on Main Street where I lived, and told me I could pick out something. And I went over, and they had there was like four different ones of the Remco monsters, and this one just stood out to me, and it's been one of my favorites. And then as I got older and got into horror movies and stuff, um, always like vampires, in my head, it it was stuck with me. And same thing when I was a kid, trick or treating. I went as Dracula, at least four or five times, and just one of my all time favorite toys. I've had them forever, and still the same one from back in the day. And all of his shoes, Action Jackson maybe, like the slightly smaller scale GI Joe guys than the 12 inch. Um, but yeah, in his function, he used to do a thing where you could press a button in his back, and it would make his arms come in. I'm doing this one hand with my phone here. Um, which it is, well, it kind of worked a little bit. With just one arm though. It doesn't really work anymore. But as a kid, I have older sisters, so I would like get their Barbies and be like, like ah. And then when Garbage Pail Kids come out, they had the one Nasty Nick, the vampire one, and what is he doing? He's draining a Barbie, and I was like, I already did that, years ago. But just one of my all-time favorite toys, and the fact that he glows in the dark, was the first thing I definitely had that glue in the dark, glue in the dark, glowed in the dark. So yeah, I was like, he really was one of my favorites, and I used to walk around with this guy and just like chew on his head, so most of the paint is missing off his head, kind of like me now. Most of the paint's missing off of my head too. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna cut the black light on, and we're gonna put them under that and check them out. So one second. All right, there we go. Um, yep, still glows just like the day I got him out of the package. Something else too. He had come with like a little iron-on patch that looked kind of like Universal Monsters, Dracula. Um, from what I remember, and I got I only had like a plain white Hanes T-shirt or Fruit of the Loom T-shirt or whatever to put it on, but I remember my mom ironing on like the pocket of it, and I just thought that was the coolest thing until grew out of the shirt or it fell apart. I don't remember. But really is one of my favorites. I love this guy. Wouldn't trade him for the world. Um, he is well, that's a lie, but he is one of my favorite toys. Honestly, put it like that. So, all right. Well, there's Remco Dracula. Oh, he's standing up there. And I will bid y'all a happy Halloween or whatever day you're watching this. And I'll catch you on the next video. Late.